Good morning and Merry Christmas everyone. So today is Christmas Day and we are down at Arrow Valley Lake for Christmas Day Parkrun. Is there anything better than a parkrun on Christmas Day? So December has been a bit of a strange month for me running wise. So 2 days after the Alton Towers half, I ended up injured and I have been out of running for most of December. I managed my first run back 2 days ago at Worcester Woods Parkrun. Went over to see Andy and run Worcester Woods Parkrun with him, and I've managed to come down today to do Parkrun. Things aren't great. My injury is still a bit naff, but we'll talk about that later. What I want to do today on today's video is have a bit of a recap on 2023 and all the things that we did and all the races I ran and how many PBs I got. But we'll talk about that after the parkrun. Adam has come down to join us too for his first ever parkrun, and what a day to do it, Christmas Day. So let's get down to the start and get this done. Right, Arrow Valley Christmas Day Parkrun 2023. Let's go! That's 1 mile down, 2.1 to go. Right, that's 2 mile down and we are well on our way to getting a new 5k PB. So let's get this last mile done. Let's go. Merry Christmas, Rachel! Merry Christmas. Come on, Ad.
Hey.
21. 21, 26. Look at that.
Oh.
And then, oh, no, got another. Fantastic, thank you very much. So we've just driven over to Bromsgrove to drop Ad off, but Ad, how was it?
Yeah, really good. So I PB'd it, as you know, 21:26, which takes like 2 minutes off my PB. I think it was 23 something 37 before that. So yeah, I don't think I could ask for any more than that, to be honest.
Look at that, what a Christmas present. So yeah, Ad's gonna go, and I will see you shortly. Merry Christmas, Ad.
Merry Christmas, Brett.
Hello again. So I am out for my second run of the day, which probably isn't the best idea with my injury, but it is Christmas tradition that I run up to my sister's for Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, and nothing was stopping me from doing that Christmas tradition. So taking it nice and steady to get up there in time to eat. But yeah, 23 was a great year. I had a really good time running. There was a few niggles and a couple of injuries, and the year hasn't finished how I wanted it to, but all in all 2023 was a good year in running. I set myself some targets at the start of the year for different distances and the times I was targeting. Now, some of those I managed to hit, which is brilliant. So a new target will be set for next year. Some of them I didn't quite hit the target, but I did get a new PB, so that's brilliant. And then there was one that I didn't quite hit the target or PB this year, but let's go through them. So first one was a 3k, and I set myself the target of getting under that 10-minute time. I didn't quite do that. At the Vets League track final, I managed to get 10 minutes and 11 seconds. So I got a bit closer and knocked 4 seconds off my PB. So that was good, but not quite hit the target. So next year in 2024, I will probably go for the same target and try and get under that 10-minute time. Now in the 5k, again, I didn't hit my target. I wanted to try and get into the 16s and try and break that 17-minute barrier. Unfortunately, I did get a 16, but it was 16 seconds over 17 minutes. So I got 17 minutes, 16 seconds, and I did that the weekend before I went to America. So the week before I did Claremont Waterfront Parkrun in that silly heat But yeah, I was super happy with getting a new PB. I knocked about 30 seconds off my 5k PB, so I was very happy with that. Me and Fraser went down to Parkrun with a target of a new PB, and we chased each other around. He chased me on the first lap and I chased him on the second, and we both come away with new PBs, so that was ace. So thank you, Fraser. Right, let's get another bit of the run done and we'll come back. So next up on my targets was the 10k, and I set my target for 2023 of getting under that 36-minute barrier, and in October at the Ulster 10k I did just that. Target achieved. I managed to get a 35:44 and I was so happy that day. It was tough, the last couple of miles hurt, but we got it. We got that new PB and under that 36-minute. Then after that, my next target, the half marathon, and I set myself the target of trying to get under 80 minutes, so under a 1 hour 20. I didn't quite do that, and I didn't quite PB on the half this year. I wasn't really prepared for any of the halves, but they are what they are, and I run them hard, and I got close, very close at Birmingham. I think I was within about 9 seconds of my PB. Then at Redditch, I was coming back from a calf injury, so I was a couple of minutes off there. And then at Alton Towers, I was about 20 seconds off my PB. So I got close to my PB, but I didn't get anywhere close to that 80 minutes. So that is still my big target, because my half PB stands at 1 hour 21 and 45 seconds. So I need to beat that next year. That is number one target. Right, let's get a bit more of this run done. And there we go, my 10k up to my sister's is done. So just going to walk this last little bit, because I do not want to push it too much with this injury. So let's have a little injury update first. So what is my injury? So after the Alton Towers half, 2 days later, I couldn't walk. Because of my own stupid fault. So I raced cross country, a 10k cross country on the Saturday, and pushed it really hard, and then I went to Alton Towers the next day after not having much sleep and pushed the Alton Towers half hard. It's a really hilly course as well, so it wasn't easy. And then the next day, on the Monday, instead of just resting like I should have, I went out and did a 10-mile run. And then on the Tuesday, I decided to go down to B&R training and just run easy. But about halfway into the session, my hip started to freeze up and it wasn't good at all. So I called it there, jogged home, and by the time I got home I was limping, couldn't put any weight on my leg, and basically what had happened is my piriformis syndrome came back, but with a vengeance. It was 10 times worse than it was at the start of this year when I was marathon training. So my piriformis muscle in my glute got really aggravated and inflamed, and just underneath your piriformis is your sciatic nerve, and when it gets inflamed and aggravated it pushes on your sciatic nerve and basically makes it feel like you've got a trapped nerve, gives you false sciatica. So I was getting real bad pain all up my hip, all up my back and through my glutes. So I just had to call it a day. Stopped running, didn't do any exercise for 3 weeks, and then a couple of weeks ago managed to go to the gym and use the cross trainer just to try and get some cardio back into me, and then this week I have finally managed to have a run. It's not right, it's not great, but I am back running, so it's all good. So my fifth and final target for 2023 was a big one, and it was to try and run a sub 3 hour marathon. Now my PB before this year was 3 hours and 28 minutes, which I did back in 2016, and after that I hadn't run a marathon until this year. So I set myself a big target, and at Manchester in April I achieved that target and did 2 hours 59 minutes and 21 seconds, and I couldn't believe it. I still can't quite believe it, but yeah, we hit the target. So I'm not sure with my injury where that leaves me with working towards marathon training from January, and which marathon I'm even going to do. I haven't booked one yet, so we'll have to make some decisions over Christmas and see what happens. But yeah, 2023 has been a good year. I really want to say thank you so much for watching my videos this year. It really does mean a lot that so many of you want to watch this guy running around talking to himself, but I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Have the best one, and yeah, I'll see you next year. Cheers guys. Let's go! 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 Let's go!